was some question be FSC Bisano. So far, Jumadia would did Mama me Akosua Serwaa. Na yenhwe baby a case in so far. Lawyer wada mama mo kwa baba America the reason shows so. Na who to yan we so who ye de.
No yeah pa.
Nice one. Na said yeah me did say media na how pa baby a na if na nyina ne ya mama case ya da way. First of all, o client and say ne ho to say pa emotionally. Ne ho to say.
Yes, initially difficult for her, but I said yeah. I can accept the situation is here, move on. She's okay.
Right. Yeah, that's the same as well. Now, and come be a street in a so Ghana for need be a do a to say, Nippon be worried. And it's a lawyer Kusi why yet the service to Mammy Akosua Serwaa, all because based on the ruling by a judge and say, more documents are more tender and for the right procedure. A dear and a judge in a part and other now, yes, a lawyer.
That's not here for you answer. Like you know, now Kwako Kase, Kotum Kase Akosua Serwaa because we are under ordinance. Now, ordinance marriage should approve near certificate. And I got to so now judgment in the and Yama watch being up to me, the here parents or say, yeah, certified certificate. And you are due to man, but yeah, to man, I think that's the summary of a decision. And you know, a money our dear and that's all, and your ordinance. A man, you and I are in Domina Kutikuna. That's what she said. The official certification of documents, section 161 of the Evidence Act, and they provided for. Okay, or since I would create a free abrochire official signature also. Also, certify that country now signature also local Ghana embassy. Now, cost certified. To your man, 7 by. I be the assembly. Once I may apply for injunction.
Right, yeah.
I know court and council refusing injunction, but pursue the seminal and Sanya in Sanya Bay.
Yeah.
Or granted injunction crying of any effect. No my timetable. And in total, she gave us 5 days to finish with the case. I know me a folly and crater Anna the starting group. And members of the cartel Sunday were. And he applied to Ghana embassy in Germany. Say a certified certificate, you know, they received it, they emailed you, acknowledge receipt. I'm still hear from them. And they demand a client to Germany. Some fan call German embassy for certification. You know, because I have never buy them. And the idea is we draw judging attention to that fact. They told me, you know, you subpoena an officer of the German embassy to give expert evidence. And so the fan also subpoena and so call and them say 2 days or 3 days. Expert number, you draw judging attention. Yes, so me because I found it because of diplomatic immunity to from Almond time. Any dear son, and I say a premier dear reason in here. Over session 161, subsection 1, subsection 2, and subsection 3. Subsection 3 necessary a basse Nippon per certification when ya, Nasa dance or say or pen when ya. Judging admitted no confusion. And it is under the subsection 3 that we tendered the document, she admitted it. And also all deciding or do we do not say or no dear. In fact, or can't say we know on your comfort or some can say document is quite fake in free Germany. Or Sunday no crack home.
Whoa.
So in baby and yan in free Germany. But to me, how would that profit me? Say international case, I call action, I go to photocopies of fake documents akola kra ya won Ghana enim say Lumba e ware Akosua Serwaa or Germany. In fact, second defendant the witness of friend or say Lumba na to nanum ka kire no amna the alleged marriage no ne second defendant be no ombisa no so ma ware e wo Germany but atete apansam. And look, the evidence that was led in court was not doubtful for the judge to say she be wo say wo ma warranty document me titu manye. But the defendant na titu say wa ware or Germany.
Right, but lawyer,
based on attended document, yes.
Based on our experience, our law field, a judge, I will be there attending a document. Me nyesho so okubona mani baby I would West bit in buying. So what catch a document ni fake, you know. Send it one kasa who see here was say a judge I would yes and what we kasa document. Me because document near the buy, you know. More family book be and no more certificate. We had already tendered the certificate, not so for original. Same copy, same seal, same signature. Or say na parties in me signature is a Ghana the NTF. Minia Ghana law determined German law. Debbie. So in this case,
in Germany is a register who is issued a certificate.
That's right.
Who assign. Wow. And how can you look at a certificate and say because a Berman or band signature a fake? A child said she was motivated by something different from the law to come to that conclusion. And it's a appeal, you know.
Right.
I mean, apart from certificate, there are several evidences. Can you believe, sir, second defendant? Dear dance, say, or the photo by photo, never now will be left hand the ato the chest. So, really? Akodi left instead of right. I demonstrated in the court. She was silent.
Photo
she
editing.
Didn't even talk about it.
Photo editing in the court.
Yes.
Court now was secret. Yes. Fake, you know. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I know the one who's a fake. And you obviously know I know you know poor be the action. Otherwise, it is sad to hear those commentaries.
Kafrao, me krata bi wa ha a free Republic of Ghana Judicial Service. It's about notarying of documentations. Yes, on the 3rd day of November. Sir, we know notarize which document?
All the documents. In fact, we are the coin block. And now, before me say those ones German documents don't notarize it. And all other documents, power of attorney and all other things. The nationality, they were notarized. And I'm the player back.
So,
but the argument is that we didn't make an effort. I want to prove to them that we did more than necessary. Because if you say time you procure those things, no? But the law under section 1613 permits that. It's permissible in law. So
because it seems that judge ruling pinch you against the public and they say why you shoddy work for your client based on that direction what the man will say one fan for the right procedure. And then people say right procedure no person what say right procedure bear because now from the judicial service
is certified. Yes.
Also one the one certification and free him which Germany or Ghana?
I'm free Germany. When you say I call German men in Ghana, and I'm trauma say at the time I do number none of your Akosua Serwaa no baby anka.
Yeah,
I they can't.
Me was silent and so has so.
Yes. So yeah, they call almost certified ye. Germany. So all of them were sent to Germany for certification. Can I force the German government to release it immediately? Do I even have the capacity to do that? And we drew the judge's attention. And under section 1613, it is permissible. Right, Kafura, judgment not judge near them, I disagree. And I think no popular the action.
So, Mami Musa, let a free German embassy to affirm, say yes, there was a marriage. Your friend Akosua Serwaa. Are you saying that this letter still a crater and you fake free German embassy?
It is from German embassy. They attach a copy of the certificate to it from their own system. It's from German embassy. It's verifiable. It's verifiable. So, but the judge chose to say all of them are fake. Now, said will be my judgment. I said to me, Kasa.
So
Exactly. Now,
adia ba ko ye warrant kakra wa you say ye tie case a wo de court on behalf of your client na ye case na say me ko busa court to say or after me say me na me ye only wife not to contest with any other person or why ne be ye kuna
exactly.
Then na case ni move from me fact na ye person ye establish the court say after the me akrama judge na say ono an kasa discretion no after the ye miem na we nye kuna but enye no say nye kuna so ntina mo court na
there be an ancillary relief. It was an ancillary relief to we as fraud you know and the upper so you know why and then appeal court or no the answer you call so judges me and son him no me hesitate and I said we were right in law
but in one kasa mo mbra mo so no say meaning say wo call appeal court wa sometimes the judge's discretionary authority be empene ma won tender in further evidence case we no say obefa say wo call na ya ma kwan
in fact na ke be say ye be the arsenals be to abontin but like you are saying there's a way to do it and we intend to explore that one.
Okay. Now, me no ka say there's a billboard that shows say on the 13th of December, church goes for so that the lumba ye baso. Offer say.
Minimum hasem. And in fact, do show me case now. Ma anko se me ko kan yi asem. Aware sem na mko kan.
Okay.
And to be amfa aware sem no there is not within, doesn't lie my mouth to speak to it.
But say no o client no in fact one na hear the middle of the conversation no eba ne say ya o your court case no ye no so betimi aba ye ni bia na
me doubt so baba
o doubt on
third time no sha for her to prepare
but German citizens na what Germany no e dey release bia ba bonti on mo kire say on the data mo court no na charge ko so nye Ghana ni or German citizen. So they are also proposing say they will challenge that the lumba ni citizens authenticity say even Ghana government does not have the jurisdiction to pronounce anything to a more cause petition the German embassy say German government should come in. What yes ask me often say
who's a petition be security so many 9,000 something people. Meaning say no they are say Ramono ye will be a friend obi domiciliary baby out here over conflict of law.
Okay.
Usually in the case of Lumba he was living in Ghana at the time of his death. He had his businesses here, had his children here, and even though he was a German national he has his domicile here in Ghana and the basa Ghana money DNA yini and nothing you hear action now. We didn't even pass there because I want to not strength any hawkers here. Beyond dispute, nobody has disputed the fact that he was a German national. What is an issue is whether or not the laws of Ghana can govern his estate and the law, to my understanding, is yes.
Lawyer, mami usawo said the society ni enya trust, especially team legal wife ni most of legalized married women no na omani je on the way no. But it seems say baby ya do enam decision e free court by nti nipa bebre no wan kasa no wabamu abu case ya obedi akire ya na wabamu abu ana.
Me dem abamu mu ba kokra ba omo bo me to ma say me law na me die na me da. So and where judges write judgments as though somebody didn't even speak in court. So you can't send you a misa judgment man. Misa no question. What do I say? Ubakasa wa contradicting no. Ubakasa ni evidence yanya hearsay. Really judgment, but that is what it is. He contradicted himself severally. He gave all his evidence was hearsay. You get the point. But who really judgment because any man you court. Thank God, sir. your cross examination that they be out. So, and it even showed the confidence of people. So with these questions and answers there, we are Kusi be winning. And the we are lawyer near. Not really lawyer now, but that's how I was admonishing lawyers who are making negative comments. Go and take the proceedings and read the full test. Now who say near and I say anye. Don't say that you know. Obi adwene no waka, that is the judge.
But yeah, I mean, pushing further. That's right. But and there's another lawyer be US. No, can say. Other than lawyer now, a lawyer no general mama Akosua ni nim say. Case now they call court no. Ni fancy bullet crowd now they call face no. Enough. A bit say I mean certification now. One call for stay of execution for I mean now call say chinchina or could diasa because when him say what me be a Germany and buy na wo call ya. Then now yes I call you.
See, I'm not my home sir, number one.
So there's a
number two. Sir, number two. You call a injunction. Yeah, near person come a share to a year so. Now you decide who the spouse will be. So an injunction on Yajuma. At the end of the injunction on Yajuma say for year giant. And you were happy when the judge says so dear Samnas and 6 December. We are happy. Not knowing that the certification will take a longer period of time. What does it? From CMC, and I'm just share timetable my debate. As a matter of fact, the judge during CMC said, "Oh, be an amendment." All of us were agreeable in them. And not because I thought about affecting the law permitted it, and in fact, defendants decided Supreme Court authority, and when they quoted the law, that is what the Supreme Court said. But in circumstances where the certification was not there, but yet there was evidence that would try the court would accept it. Because you look at other pieces of evidence that make it say defendant Naji Tumse Lumba Kadam Zawari Germany in the records.
Okay.
And under cross examination. And at the end there was no doubt that it was. What was left to finish it was the certificate. And even if you doubt the certificate, what about the admission that the person was married? It should be a basis for you to trust the document that we have brought. One about warrior. For fixed certificate so or the dance here. Now, when indeed she is married.
Wow.
The pictures by or see pictures, you know, I the buy and now almost sign signature. And it's a certificate signature and this is another and your papa. Look at this.
Oh. But
on one in the picture they were signing signatures. Another evidence that there was a marriage.
Now there was another video be na Daddy Lumba any mami Akosua Serwaa those days now we mujina there be with I mean German for and no more sign I mean kiss nyina call so with flowers and no a video no anko to be na
anko bi after case na Akosua Serwaa ko win or the buy
so those are another
at the time she was giving us evidence he had in hard copy he had in hard copy ko
whoa
near hard copy but near video no motion one and the hard copy near the choir judge is a picture them near a science certificate but certificate at the bar register and one sign part is not signed just say fake.
Wow,
are you getting the picture?
Yeah. Lawyer and to based on this ruling I mean we are seeing na ko ba bia ususu say bibi am free Nazareth ama e betwa anase be set a bad precedent for married people because him say there e go be a dim komo I mean say
that is why I don't think I mean restaurant us we should proceed to fight it till we get the right thing done.
That's right. Lawyer mo court no during the cross examination no or Charles Kojo for so abusuafo ni bi ba be di adanse say the defendant no yɛayɛ ne ho adeɛ no ɔne gyina mu a yɛyɛ ne ho adeɛ biribi saa pii mu court anaa
Bimpoma by. But according to Bimpoma, she was present in both marriages. Traditional one, ordinance, you know. I don't judge you say no correct.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so Mami Akosua Bimpoma were prime witness to both marriages and they see Ghana and they see abroad.
Yes. Okay. Yes. She was present.
Oh. Okay, now young court the one Priscilla aka Odobru ni die no. During the cross examination, Busuani bi free Lumba side. Eba be testify sampa Lumba ye ne ho ade na me gina ho bia na say ni city e course wo court.
Dabi. Abusua panyin na di adanse o se no ni ho.
So eye there na yesi Lumba ware no in work.
Mame ka we grants also. Almost the list of people who were present at the marriage. And I started bobo din one when I was cross examining Abusua panyin. Your body was so ni no. Your body was so ni no. Na zani ewuni na dey say on the ni no. Of na church by. This was the evidence of Abusua panyin. Abusuani o.
Wow.
After the actually was say ayi ne koye ye obedi na ade no o say okoye ye bizan say abe no o say on na catch no o would have been 2015 wo mu 2015 na onya Abusua panyin papa is wo da ben na o catch o say on na koje awade. So there was nothing like that. The evidence on record shows that there was nothing like a marriage. So there was nothing like a marriage. I know now. The baby advances Emma, you know. Priscilla, no. It besides say Oshata, they been and a while was a captain. Meanwhile, picture I'm gonna buy or don't need to buy a suit.
Whoa.
All these pieces of evidence was there.
So necessarily if even on Priscilla Wadi, no, the immediate family members we say Akosua Bimpoma and the Sinafosu just a woman ne kure betimi hu no obia no otimi pa testify sampa ye ware otobro ni na me gina ho
obia ni ho
wow
obia ama
wow
yes ho I Bimpoma de o ka se wa anware no ware na ko be ka che Charles kan bibia che no wa anware no o ya we so na wo atu no badi ni ba wa anware no Bimpoma said.
Right. Lawyer sa case we law Ghana law ebiasi pen say yeah I mean awade obi e won disease bi kona na chi case we ebiasi pen.
O cases the bebresi. I know it's based on those cases yeah amount to this action similar ones. Yeah obi ewu yeah or no aware obi under ordinance on any time 20 years. Oba no by court said the ordinance certificate go on year. And several of them. Wow. That is why we mounted this action. Because that is the decision of the Supreme Court in Ghana. And you know, in order to circumvent it, she says, one year certificate into because you or
oh, so that is I mean intentionally anyway. Wow. Because say it's so shocking say and yes, I say, upper hand being Sakasi be okay, see, and I'm because anyway, and Nipa Kasa, Ghanaians are talking, Nipa 8 year old doors of power, we are Safanina, so we interested in some work. Now, a court honor, court no. First day, no judge in the castle, Mon Consam Rebuno. No was someone kofakata be na momfamra no was someone koyede na was monsamra
never did she say that we should go and come again. The only time she spoke about document is a tender you started hearing and you tender a marriage certificate and I told you the hearing was only for 8 days. You tender a marriage certificate no raise your objection on the admissibility of the document and I'm responding to it say admissibility there are only two legal principles for admissibility, relevance and stamping. And the issue is not raising it. It has to do with weight. And I hear ruling how the two. What you be doing as I mean for original match. That's the only time.
Whoa.
And Yeah, the original buy me the buy on a Friday. Me can answer one day. Monday, you go na ya my light off. Yeah, there's a man lights na call off.
Oi.
And to the Monday, no, and I'm buying my lady. I have the originals here. Not even for my share, not my brother side share. And on me, I want to Atuana. Ya call o say me ya go try photocopy to o'clock. They go here photocopies by. And I don't original my back. So the only time she asked us for a document was in respect of the document we tendered. But I can't be about document.
Wow. Interesting. Lawyer, omo wari bi.
I say judgment on my 1 month to say
how can you say this? Yeah, how? But I mean, this ruling, it seems that there's a lot of controversies in it. I mean, hidden business be because also my 1 month say monk or catch on.
Ain't true. Now, case you how many days in the year? The whole case. I'll cross check and give you the exact date we filed the suit and when judgment was given. And the was the 1 month. Yeah, file CMC. Yeah, CMC. We no. I'm not sure we had more than 10 days to finish the case.
Wow. Lawyer, one more worry wa Ghana na tiabro chen bebre nsunu kuje. One say me musa question we. Emra bi wa Ghana say o ware wukunu na kofa oba foforo ne tra more than 6 months a ye classify ne say wa ware no ana na more than that to bibi sa wa Ghana mra mu ana.
Anya no we be say ni Ghana mra mu.
Ti wukunu ene oba foforo ko wo tena emra bi ani Ghana betumi classify say still ye yere because the be man atena.
What the judge is saying, so no, you can't know you to yes, I go to me my judgment, no mind. What does it? Yeah, I'm funny say what you can't to man could can say. And in fact, in the early stages of his judgment, okay, or say if the marriage is ordinary marriage, then there cannot be any second wife. Or no can the judgment. And in order to get a second wife, she disagrees with our document. It is fake. It is not certified.
So they would
technical back to the traditional marriage.
Technical knockout pan or the man walk out. Oh no, that's a technicality.
Oh no, also you're born technical. Also you're born technical.
That's right. That's right. Eti I was for mama we yourself and ubusa lawyer no mama yamu hihye ukunu no obi kwatwempena lawyer se mra bia ni anyway minim de wo se mra bia ni wo se be ma no obi twempena automatically nipa no be ne yere wo se mra bia ni ho ana lawyer anya sa
bebe
eti said what is the way forward? What's it the way forward near there?
Oh, but in law no say court judgment now disagree. Also appeal against the decision. Now try Court of Appeal. Court of Appeal and Akosua Supreme Court. And we are exploring all possible avenues to make sure that the right thing is done. They are stating law. Okay. This judgment is like a cancer. The
judgment is like a cancer. Who judge the best spread on?
Best spread.
Remember bebre etesati bia wembia na.
Opa asemba issues about nyasem ketwa.
Wow. Now I mean interesting. Now then we nyina ho nan so case I say wo nko na wo fight case because we be public interest case a case study. Obenya lawyer for M1 obenya other lawyers to join you ana.
Oh, why not? I have my team. Lawyer be a person, but be welcome.
Okay.
In fact, I've received several calls.
Okay.
Locally and internationally, judges and non-judges. Everybody's interested in why that kind of judgment. Because everybody gets alarmed when they hear the judgment. And the easy way out is to say, lawyer na juma ye. And the ability and uncle stamp on the document so uncle the stamp way in authorize certification.
Yeah.
And they do any apply number. So I said
yeah.
And now I can send back to me. It makes my case better. Certificate, you attend in isolation. You attend a translated version of the certificate from Germany
Okay.
to English. And if we German buy or man notarize it. And the answer by they call Institute of Languages, Ghana. And I'm called translate here. That is an express document. I'm translating them the buy in all the 2 documents. The actual marriage certificate. Judge and your marriage certificate extract. Extract from what? You see, if it is extract of a marriage certificate, is it not marriage certificate?
I mean, the
it's
same
not
thing.
Evidence of marriage.
Yeah.
Because it's about the evidence of marriage.
Yeah.
That's what the court is looking for. And the Institute of Language here, no, I know there. Or you too many.
I mean, today you walk up is original.
Translated one I notarized, no. Or you too many.
I mean, it still presents the fact, the evidence. Yeah.
And so, to me, the judgment is unfortunate. But because of the high level of the judgment,
yeah.
So I'm ready to fight it.
Right. So, Mabuku appointment or appeals court or which date?
In fact, offer appeal, date. You have 3 months to appeal, and usually, if we are no appeal on second record now the additional grants are come.
Okay.
Now after the type of records of proceedings, they are binding this book. Run a peace record. Ready. After never form 6 now or 21 days to file your appeal. Now the other side and also serve 21 days to respond.
So in all no, you expected there se be a any bubu a betima ko pie 2026 March or what as an case na say in all no which
January February sure.
January February was an case betimi akoso ye could case ni bi. Right. Lawyer William Kusi Esquire and our church and mama, especially Abogafo Amutia Bruchina Mokumayamu ya team legal wife on. Welcome to the Reason Show. Lawyer church and Sem Libre. Lawyer, me do besi ya na mata wasi na human doso. Na in the other case be ambassador ba unchen be why. Me da se pass me from Washington.
Me da se for the opportunity.
That's right. Lawyer, me da se pa. Okay. Abusiyafo, yani lawyer William Kusi Wabe church and seminum, team legal wife one more. Yasemu. Now is a case in the and Sabi more do us will be con. Was a case no, ye probably the ascendant dead. Not one way I was a lawyer one yet to my papa and found my meno. I mean, Wabe Clay. I see Obin say Obi now for no so senewa, 7 in Tessu mood do town. So be a force no such a one in Tessu mood do town. Nti say mimi bana say oh for copy any adansi ebremia whether say adansi no a copy or a original still there's adansi so it is only you to tell me say for original no so bra but when you can for copy no me dey abawi so this is evidential asem dey ka ho asem I know the Ghana situation no I mean interesting because cases no lawyers be break tia case no how because what means sakrata ko ukwa was a certificate fabra what the children was oji who say yes Ghana say to me dey translated English documents ko German embassy but omo nka German for nka brofo but yet omuje oh so why obaka so enyawe enkawe eyebipi pa you should be very careful. We should be very careful. Anyway, you're not lawyer Kusi William Kusi ase. Na you better so the other time with other me pese be politics. The name pese clear answer we mind na. Later you be politics. Interesting. Jabusia you're lawyer we asem na no thing. Charles Konofo su cases no. Pacho one who be a case ne kwenti we say a year ni de wo hu ne say ne client nya de obeba. Sam pasa busia for go ahead say Ombeya ye no I swear to God. I hear my woma. Usu se mami no womra ye no na. Baby a ye zaka less than 7 days or so. Mami womra. Omra ye no. Na ya semu. Mema ni bi say, "Oh, bema bi ahia otobroni e wona brabom." Na sa asem no, wo hia otobroni in what contest? Adai, wo ya bema ya de mu nkwan wo dwene ho ana na de wonyare so a wo bewu so bɛma bi so wɔ nyare wo bewu no kura ne sɛ wo kono de wo bo ama wo kunu kwan no yenyina mu saa so na sa wo ba so a de wo no ne kwa akɔwe no so yenyini mu enti nya bɛma bi ahia ɔdɔbroni na no kura so ne sɛ sika kwadwofo so firi Germany aba Ghana no ɛna kɔyɛ asansani a nka ɔdɔbroni bɛtena ho mebusa wo sɛ kwadwofo so firi Germany ba no ɛna na kɔyɛ sansani kafra wo ɔyɛ sansani a nka ɔdɔbroni nka ɔne nabusuafo ani bɛgye sɛ yɛne kwadwofo so kɔtena na yɛasom no na yɛne na atena na wɔne yɛwo a yɛni agye de ahohoa yɛn ho ana ewiase mpani sɛ deɛ ɔwɔ din ne yɛbɔ nti woyɛ de nya din no kanokore woyɛ de nya din no nti mpani sɛ baabi a saa brɛ baabi a wusua no nante ya wofa ho kɔɔyɛ no ɛyɛ ɛma wira mfi hɔ da me gidi sɛ no so ntina kwadwofo so no kure mu baabia no wanka ne yere na kyira sɛmpɔne bia bɛsi nnɛ ankyerɛ public ne da onim na mmom as wɔyɛ bɛrima na ɔde no adwene kakra yɛ deɛ sɛ wɔyɛ na no ho tɔ no na no kure ne sɛ kɛ ka kyerɛ yɛ ho sɛ adɛn na lumba nim saa no wankɔgu awadeɛ no na maame no wantena ne baabi na deɛ sɛ wɔde ma no wɔne na wantena ne baabi nti sɛ wɔangu awadeɛ no a wontumi mblemu Akosua sɛ wa so wɔno ne nkɔgu awadeɛ no. In fact, me no kasa there's a public record class ma me take that chance or take that you need to obey and so be man ampene and I'm say yen ye ko ware ma oba anware ye it is ye problem na ja wade ne nkese lumba ne ko ja no enye ma me ne se be ja lumba be ja no the moment oba be ba so be ja be ma na ya asem bi aba enti mum yen ka no kore why obetimi support obi a sa no kore mu a ne na lumba ni ho kwadwofo so anke ese ebisa no. Now if you say 17 years or whatever no, say maame no bibia baby adu na si ese obi na beto aso odobro ni beto aso wo kura de to nwum say odofo ba mantem na de na wo yi na hia na na ni ade na wangu awade na maame na ntena ne baabi somebody say won ko asem wenkeni ha nti say kwadwo ni ha na de a yen ka no kore fumso ni firi kwadwo won na ntoto na chi ublemu maame no te Germany wo na enye yi 17 years or whatever years will still kwadwofo so antimi a ofa document bi antia se meja wade wanye nti wanye ne de se obi ayi nti no oba no se mimi kunu no a wa dance ya wontimi nka ho hwe nka se we ni pabone ni ene wote baabi hwe na nim de ntia no wote baabi se wonim o se de wonim de ntia chas kwadwofo so betena Ghana no on sa wuti bie na ho se o se no se ne ho mfa no ene obaaye ene no obi aba wu enum na nim de ntia maame no so no wote ne baabi. Imanofori say it's all about assets. Go digger. Eno de e man bebre no ukoka o say o no obaku. Because o ya mo say obema bi ahia ayi odobroni na mebusa say na akọ na anya yi a odobroni be da ba life. Fisempani say di o waburo e na wo nkoko. So say woni aburo a nkoko ma wo nchen. Ma ye deporto na ko Ghana. Bragana kurimu na ye deporto wo ye boga ye deporto na hwe. Say nkoko beba wo nchen a wo de yen hwese nkoko beba wo nchen a akuya just say yes Odofopa Mantem was published before Dobroni's time. It wasn't for Odobroni sa hwe say de omde ama omde anwuna ma Odobroni o so sa anwuna say wo ho kere abon ne wo so sa adwum no and so somebody ama they on the amount Dobroni Odofopa Mantem no say Dobroni just have fans no I hide the reason so it's a interesting case no e mane nkwaye say ene die oh maame no ebiso a once papa lawyer na kasa wo say cases say no ba na eba say sa cases ni ba pa the you're very careful eto nua obeka say hey me hu yanka ento ntia say to nua say Kim obaka se mihu yanka na ebeje wonsem shocking enra maame bi yese woni papa shi ne ba wo ho me ba me ne papa shi akasa wo ho me ba sisi ya ne yahwe se menya na homa so a na maame no so na me de na to line so na yahwe me ba sisi ya ne ato aso I hide the reason so tie we ne yento aso.
I have nothing against Ebia or Dobroni, so Ebia entitled to be Bia Daddy Lumba there. Let me just make that very, very clear off the back. Because Senka Okofa made crying a better in chain for all of these years. no what's not in chain and then that's not a henwa. Only Paconi deserve be. Only Pacona was standing now was so crass there, and then the man so crass said deserve more. But let us, as a métier nkofo kasemune, and yema ekos miame nkofo bi, and some more muka, and they said, Musi Kasatia, Yamamia Akosua Serwaa, Mitwana, I said, Ayamara walk crap. Because whether we like it or not, right? Say, court, no, G2 moon say, yeah, we know that there was an ordinance marriage prior to 2010. I'm not about to argue with, like, me, worry, signature be so. But in terms of
Texas, why you know?
Me worry or Canada.
Canada, okay.
Signature be signature be neat baby. But also what I say. Exactly. I don't know, say the time constraint. And I say, yeah, my Akosua Serwaa lawyer na ent me and tender evidence nie. And just me dream who am mentia say, how is it possible?
Yeah.
Say yenina witness videos, almost signed a family book ne yinina even prior to this na ent me improve say yeah, my Akosua Serwaa or ordinance marriage and say if say na your Mami Akosua Serwaa was married under civil under ordinance before 2010 then whatever your Papa Daddy Lumba did was a crime. I say yen per se beka ade no SEC suye so worry yes sister Dobrunio say oyede say no worry dada as a German citizen. Let's not forget, so on your dual at that time, no on your dual citizen. We keep.
Oh, your dual citizen, I wouldn't have changed the criminality of it.
Under German laws, what worry under German laws, not only will be partner, not only the war, and not the under wedlock, and it happens all the time. But you cannot claim, say, what are you in the background account? So, what the coin for G or so much in sound, so much it is a crime. Let us speak.
Okay, I'm understanding your point. Okay.
You are not even, and I say, yeah, blame and mano, blame ya Mami Akosua Serwaa, blame or Dobruni and the Kikaho. Why have we left Daddy Lumba out? The man who committed the crime. Mapapana waka and mam yunuwe, ya mamenum di nyaba etiabumno. It's like I say, we are ignoring what he did. And no, I said, me didn't want to say, Mentias and some way bruha ne a yin and me at the end, Yana said 2018. Yamamia Akosua Serwaa a threatened Zenko, Peso Jai Daddy Lumba. One proceeding. That's when you nanka aquapoda. And even at that time, no crown and Daddy Lumba who bit material. I was saying at that time, no, and Nanki a channel, Nanki, didn't put Jina and Rakwanso. The example among who says, so you're bear man, that's a worry. To me, yeah, perfect. Right, but to me, kofa or bafufro and kasama worry naka, Mihira Mawarin under civil ordinance. It is a crime.
Okay. If you do to us, yeah, Nanka that number was a civil marriage now, why German, Nanka also good properly.
Properly, because when I'm good, no, until me can't German say, Makuhu. Or Dobruni, Ebusia for the Nsako to Macron. You are committing a crime just by even thinking about it. It's
in a memoir, Kaka. In support my feeling. Thanks for the wonderful submission. One who I made the say also a legal person. Who sometimes, who call the strictest sense of the laws were. Now, who did the Abimuso de Isiano? I said, Lumba, watching Lumba, Nediano Sodiaba. What do you mean? I said, no more to also say his side of the marriage. And if you say you admit a marriage, be an issue.
Does it invalidate the fact? Say, oh, my Ghana, Muno, Oma, why with ye? But Germany, the Oma, civil marriage. And Germany, the other does not affect the state of the marriage in Ghana.
One who, yep, lawyer Judy. Who was all cast or no, and one sign if he. That's Canada.
You sign it, Debio, sign it, BB, but you never see those documents again.
On the certificate.
The certificate that is given to you does not have a signature.
Okay. But the signature is on record in
It's on record somewhere.
Okay.
Very good. We needed
you know, I feel like your mama judge or tuna cases, Ebiana Asumbiana or her known form of Asumbi in her own perception, no, or on a form of Asumbi. Because you said the name of the game is evidence there. But my witness in many rulings are you overlook the technicalities for justice to prevail.
Right, yantuaso. Na some interesting. Interesting. Na case we you be dey kire ho. Na nura madam bi ba say papa she who cast na adam for bi pae. Ebe ka say papa she kura no ono obi awo wa wo na wanye ni ade a. Ena mami ba say oh papa she ono me ba kura wo onhwe wo mu. Evangelist enura me frɛ no. Na me ka say na me ne bi din komo. Na wacheche nsɛm bi ɛna ɔno kora ɛyɛ kyɛ sɛ wɔka no wɔso o patch okra de ama ne ma ne baame no sɛ nam so waso bi ne buafuo do unim do fie so minim no mene na wo nkora mi no wagimi ayi nyina child support ade no se menhwɛ no nam sɛ ɛne de aba no na me try sɛ yebenya evangelist na mu wo ka papa shi no ko no benya problem. Oka papa shi nko no benya problem why? We fa ko no. Oka papa shi no benya problem. We evangelist papa shi. Na ya kan enura maame no